in a recent case involving the Electronic Freedom Foundation and the ACLU, they were asking for a Freedom of Information Act on the warrantless wiretapping program of the Bush administration. They waited until the Obama administration came in, gave them a number of months so that the Obama administration can make their own decision on this. And the hope was, and the thinking was, that the Obama administration was going to do the right thing, as they promised in the campaign, and actually comply with the Freedom of Information request and say, here it is, this is what the documents were, this is what the programs were, here's what we're not doing anymore, etc. That was the expectation, because that was what was promised. And instead, we find out now that that is not what the Obama administration has done. They have complied exactly with what the Bush Justice Department was doing. They say, nope, sorry, state secrets. You will not be allowed access to any of these programs. We will not tell you what laws are being broken or not broken or were not broken. You will find out nothing about the program and like it. Now, if you think that's bad enough, this is unbelievable but true, absolutely true. They have a second argument in the case that the Bush administration did not even have. Their argument is that the government has immunity in all of these cases. Now, remember back in the day, they said, oh, no, we're giving AT&T and all these corporations that cooperated with the government immunity, but we're going to hold the government accountable, right? Don't worry, because we're going to hold the people who made these decisions accountable. Now, the Obama administration is saying, no, we're going to give the government complete immunity unless they actually disclose something they found out through the warrantless wiretapping program about an individual to the public. So they find out about John Jones, that he's got some sort of sex habit or something, and they let people know, okay, then John Jones can sue. But outside of that, if they don't make the mistake of letting the public know, yeah, then they could look at your emails, they could wiretap your phones, they could do it to American citizens, they could do it to the guilty, they could do it to the innocent. They could do it to people with suspicion, people with no suspicion. They could do it all day long, and we can't find out a damn thing about it. And that they have immunity to do all that as long as they don't let the public know. So they could break all the laws in secret as long as it's still secret. Well, that's disastrous. That is a terrible decision by the Obama Justice Department. So now when you combine that terrible decision with the Treasury Department's terrible decision, one begins to wonder, not only is Obama too much of an accommodationist, why are you bothering to cover Bush's ass? These Republicans are ripping you to shreds. Later in the show, we're going to show you clips you're not going to believe in how they're attacking Obama. Meanwhile, Obama is damaging his own administration to cover the tracks of George W. Bush. Why? Why? This is what I was talking about earlier. The Democrats and Republicans play on two different ball games. One side is just slay him, do everything you got to do, kneecap him, Tanya Harding style. Another side is playing with butterflies and saying, oh, let's hold hands, let's hold hands. They don't want to hold your hands, they want to chop your hands off, proverbially, okay? So why are you covering their tracks? But that leads to the second question. Are you or are you on board? Because now if you're doing the wrong thing in the Treasury, and you're doing the wrong thing here in terms of civil rights and American rights, then I got to begin to question, what are your priorities? And I cannot believe that Obama has opened up that conversation. It is profoundly disappointing. And I am a guy that I swear to you believes in moderation, and if he says he's going to get the troops out of Iraq in a longer time than he promised, I could live with it. If he says, hey, look, I wanted a larger stimulus, but this is what I got, I can live with it. I can live with so many different things. But the same violation of rights that the Bush administration did, and even more, I cannot live with. I don't care if Bush does it. I don't care if Obama does it. It's wrong. So now we got to fight him on that count. So game on, man. Obama administration is absolutely, positively wrong on those two counts, and we will take him on just as hard as we took any administration on. That's how we do on the Young Turks.